Listen, if you're a millennial, you know what this is. This is your song. So this could be a hype video. This could be, your friend is like, if you're thinking about what's up with your friend, they want to tear the city up with you. They want you guys to start wallowing and have some fun. Okay. It could be your best friend. It can be whomever you're thinking of. Now, the thing is, I don't feel like this is love related. Or it could be a friend that's kind of like, you know what, you've been going through it with whomever collective, and they're like, let's go and have some fun. Forget about your man that's stressing you out, or your woman, and let's create some chaos. That's what I'm feeling. Okay? So, if this resonates collective, welcome to BKA Oracles. Your go-to song is what you heard in the background. Jumping, okay? Um, and listen, basing on the lyrics, if you're definitely watching for a feminine, okay? And I channeled the song on the 19th of March, and I also by far put this thing in my playlist because it's been a minute since I heard that song, that group, okay? So let's see what's up. What's relevant? So we got this card here. So this could have been a relationship that's totally done and over. Okay. But they don't want it to be over. Okay, somebody doesn't want it to be over. Right now, this person, they're not checking for you. You might be checking for them, or vice versa. You're not checking for them, but they're checking for you. I feel like they miss their best friend. That's what I'm getting. They miss having fun with you. Maybe it was this type of situation where it's like you were too much with this person and you guys didn't hang out like you used to, like the song is talking about. So somebody feels left out. You or them, okay? So it could also be in a situation which I feel like a lot of people don't talk about. I hate it. But when you get into a relationship and your woman or your man becomes your everything, this could have been a situation here. Okay, and now things are not going well for somebody, and they're like, let me see what collective is all about. Or you feel this way about this person because you're thinking of them. The relationship is not going 10 tight and you miss them. Now, I will say this, if you did that bullshit collective, as in things are not going well with your man's or your woman's, heavy on your man's, because it tends to happen in a lot of female relationships. Your person might feel some type of way, for sure. And I feel like you would feel some type of way as well. Like, it's giving, okay, you're having issues with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, now you want to come running back to me. So I feel like somebody will be annoyed in their feelings, okay, but they missed you. That's all I'm gonna say. They missed you or you missed them. Okay? This card came out low-key and vertical. For some of you guys, in a weird way, I feel like you were a better partner to them than whoever you were with or they were with. So I feel like they could have done this to you as well, and they're kind of like, oh my god, collective is a much better partner in terms of love, friendship than whoever I ended up with and excluded them from my life. I feel like something of this nature could have been happening here. I don't know if they were in a toxic situation or you were, but they are in regret for sure because they miss you. Okay, I feel like somebody will come clean about them being toxic and they want to heal, and I feel like it starts with you, collective. Let's do a little advice card. Should they take this offer if it's the other way around? So for some of you guys, no, you need to continue to block them. So whatever missing you feel from them, you just have to let go. Because they might return to that person. Because I'm getting the energy of like you could also be a healing space for them. So let me just this actually happened to me. I don't like to insert myself in the equation. About a small story time. One of my former BFF, okay, her we did everything together. Like the song in itself is like that was our vibe, okay. But more so in the Latin department. But I will say this: as soon as she met this random guy at a McDonald's, I'm not. We were still in school, right? And I'm thinking here, like, okay, I'm happy that my BFF is having fun. She, you know, we're having fun, right? All of a sudden, this man slowly, he don't dance, okay? He don't like the music we like. He don't like the vibe. It's like it's opposite attract, but in a weird way. Okay, I'm trying to keep this short. All of a sudden, she's like, he gives me a lot of compliments. He's always there and so much. I like him. He might not be my type, but I like him. And I'm like, if you're happy, if you love it, I like it. My BFF, or, you know, my Italian friend, she. The sad thing is that we're not friends anymore. And it's because of this man. All of a sudden, he started controlling her. Like the time she's supposed to come home, right? Like, obviously, she's been in a weird relationship before. Who hasn't? But this man, he was acting like he was a Mr. Save somebody, right? And we were still in school. Everybody do stupid stuff when you're like in high school, college, whatever. I'm getting to insert myself. Listen, she got married to this man. I was there. Her parents didn't like the man. And, you know, I don't know about you guys, but culture is a very big thing, especially if you come from where we come from. Like, she's Italian, you know, um, but she grew up here. And, I was born in the same country as well. But the thing is, like, I'm always 10 times. Oh my god, I'm talking so much. I want to cut this thing short. What I wanted to say is, her husband never liked me because we were having fun in our freaking school years, teenage years, okay? And because he didn't share our interest, and I'm talking music, anything, from the food, from the anything, like. And I was thinking, okay, opposite attraction. She needs somebody that's opposite her, cool, calm, and collected. If he was that provider, I'd be like, okay, fine. But for him to act like, you know, he started to exclude me from her life. Okay, when her family was on some bullshit, and I know her family. Okay, the family didn't approve him. I was still there for her. But then he started to be like, oh, maybe B is like too much involved. Maybe, she's so close. Like, it was some weird shit. Years down the line, and years down the line, when they got married, she said something about how, yeah, she also let him insult me in a weird way. Like, and of all the people she had been with that was chaotic and toxic, they never really insulted her friends, let alone the best friend. Okay, let alone the best friend. And I was like, okay, you've been with weird people that said weird things. And I'm even friends with her friends of her friends, which she, again, to simply put it, she ended up with a narcissist. And when he insulted me, and I'm so down for her, and I'm looking at her like, are you gonna let this man speak to me like this? She was acting oblivious. And then she apologized when we had our little space. Oh my God. From then on, I was like, okay, she had chosen this man above everything, and it's only been 3 months. They got married and everything, they have kids. And then out of the blue, she calls me because we had a big falling out. Because I'm like, I need your husband to apologize for the shit he did to me, and she freaked out, and she was like, I'm not about to compromise my relationship for what took place in the past. Um, so no, don't put me in this predicament. So I was like, okay, if you want to go with that, go with that. She calls one of her mutual friends, and she's like, she been missing you. She actually been crying over you. Like she wants the kids to meet you. That's how close I was with this girl. And then we talk. And she's like, you know what? I actually separated from my husband because he has an addiction. I'm now looking at her like, what am I supposed to do with? Like, I've lived the time span of her contacting me through another friend that we have, that we don't really talk. Like, it was just crazy to me. Listen, collector, I'm not saying this your friends or whatever, not the same term. I know for a fact I need to block her out of my life because from the proof of it, she could only deal with me based on the fact that she got separated from her husband. And the weird thing is that after all that, when we hung out once, as soon as I was kind of like, your husband is, because I'm a very traditional person in the sense of like, you can have your fun, but if you're married to somebody, if that's the father of your kids, because I come from a broken home, like herself, I'm very much like, let the father be a part of the children's life because we know how it is. Um, yeah, I don't know. I say this to say, so excuse my TED talk. Um, some of you guys need to cut off the energy, the BFF energy, just like I did, and they might feel like, what the fuck, right, and be sad about it. But at the end of the day, if they can't vouch for you as a friend, as a best friend, or a regular friend, it's not worth it because they're going to return to that person eventually, and they're gonna act like nothing happened. To this very day, like, her family, we're so cordial after all this shit. They're still like, even her own family that don't even low key kind of disowned her is so cool with me. And but again, it's the relationship she was in that made her the way she was. She thought that again he was supposed to save her, and he didn't. But now he does it get her for the sake of the children. I don't know if this is probably not relevant at all. So collective, if they're doing this in terms of the analogy, the example, the life experience I just blurted out here, you need to cut them off because they're still going to be on the same bullshit. Frankly, it's wasting your time. Okay? Now, if it's the other way around, the energy towards you, are they going to be open towards this? So if you did this bullshit, collective, they're actually open to making amends with you. But if they did this bullshit, according to the cards, you're supposed to cut them off, just like I did. So there we go. Listen, don't feel that this is real life, okay? Whoever's in their feelings about what I just, told. But if this is on a romantic level, let's see your cards. So we got this energy, this friend, this masculine, or if you're into same sex, they want to keep things light, have fun, keep things light. So kind of go with the flow, okay? So basically, going based on the song, they want you guys to have your fun and don't care about if you're in a relationship or not. Because I feel like this is the type of person that is not in a relationship, or you are, but they feel like you guys are a better fit. You know, so it's giving the energy of like, don't be stressing over this man or woman. Come have fun with me. This person, low key, has feelings for you, but they are your friend. So there's that. They feel like you're family to them, you know. So your person or their person could be like, who is collective, and they're like, collective is family, whether you're male or female. And they're like, but you're always spending time with collective. Like, what kind of energy is that? So their spouse or their partner or their boyfriend or girlfriend is jealous of you. Okay? Because you're family to them. Not blood related, but you know. Speaking of that, the thing is though, yeah, you guys are family, you and this friend, male or female. The thing is that there's so much chemistry between you guys, so people might feel like there's something else behind the scenes. To be quite honest, I feel like over time, the other party for you collective developed feelings for you. Um, so this is why they're like, I don't like it to hang out with collective anymore. But listen, stay optimistic. I feel like over time you're gonna realize that they're the person for you. Okay? Friend turn lover. Okay? So there we go. And I feel like there is a lot of restriction and holding oneself back because they don't want to, like, you know, sabotage the friendship. But I feel like something's gonna be revealed. Whereas, you know what? I think is there is no better time than now. So let's do a little initial. Listen, sorry. I know that story time didn't make sense, but I get quite passionate when I. That's why I don't like to talk about myself and give any like experience-based analogies because it would take forever in a day. But for first and last initial, okay. I'm mostly channeling Gatorade. Okay, that could be like your choice of drink or somebody's drink. Somebody's always drinking Gatorade. So collective, this has been your message. Yeah. Let's do a little numbers game and we're gonna wrap it up. I'm tuning into less than 7 days, weeks, hours, months, or before the 7th, or after 7 days, weeks, hours, months, or after the 7th. Okay, could be symbolic here. So without further ado, thank you for stopping by.